here with Larry Shoemaker, and we're talking to him today at Cars and Coffee about his beautiful Nova sitting right here behind us, and we want to ask you a few questions about it. Larry, tell us about your car and how you got it and what's special about this car.
Well, it's a 67 Chevy Nova, and the reason I'm into the 67s is because that was when I graduated from high school. In fact, I even have my graduation tassel on the mirror in there from when I graduated. The 67 Nova is sort of an odd car. Most people like the Chevelles and the Camaros, which are nice cars, and I don't know, I just got into the Novas and I just really enjoyed them. I mean, it's an all-metal original car, except for the wheels and the tires on it. Other than that, I'm gonna say it's 90% original car. Like I say, I painted it. It took me about 2.5 months to paint it because each piece was taken apart, completely apart. It's got the 327 motor in it, 2-speed power glide for 67. It is not a matching motor, but it is a date-coated 67 motor. Interior, everything is new in it. I mean, it's new from one end to the other, and it's basically put back as original as I could get it, from the battery cables to everything on the car.
There are people out there that want to get into this hobby, and I know people might think it's an expensive hobby, but if you had some recommendations for people right now that would like to get a car and start restoring it, what's some of the things that they should probably think about?
Well, and as you said there, as far as being an original or being a street machine or something like that, the original car will run you a little more money than the street machine type car, because you can put basically any type of an aftermarket product on it. If you go with the original car, you're limited a little bit more, but you can still get the parts. But there again, it depends. Do you want to do what GM done, or do you want to build your own car? So therefore, you would have to look and decide, well, I want one that I can drive every day, that I can get in and go, you know, whatever distance I want to. This particular one, I just came back from Bowling Green, Kentucky to the Nova Nationals down there, and of course it had to be trailered down there because an original car or a show car versus a cruising car, and this is just my opinion, the difference in the two cars is a show car is spotless underneath. A cruising car, you're not as concerned about it because you're not judging point-wise. So that's something you want to think about too. Do I want to be an original car to the point that you can't really enjoy it as much, or you have to be so careful with it? With the cruising car, it's still just as nice a car, don't get me wrong there. They're a super nice car, but you're not as concerned about the undercarriage. Like this car here, it's spotless underneath it as well as it is on top. So do you want to drive it, or you want to trailer it?
Larry, thank you so much for bringing this car out here.
One other thing, if I could bring you in.
Yes, sir.
The thing about the cars in period is the visiting with one another and seeing car people. That's what it's all about, and I really recommend it. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy visiting people. I enjoy talking to the people, and I enjoy you taking the time to look at my car and do this for me. And I'd like to welcome everybody to come out. It's great. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Larry. We appreciate it.
All right,
beautiful car.